back here in your Pasay Polar for another edition of Game Prediction for the NBA. This is for December 27 game date. This one is between San Antonio Spurs and New Orleans Pelicans. I was about to say New Orleans Saints right there. So again, it's San Antonio Spurs versus New Orleans Pelicans. San Antonio Spurs is having a good start with 2 wins and 0 loss, while the New Orleans Pelicans split their first 2 games. So 2-0 and 1-1. So who's gonna win this game? This is one of the toughest. This is one of the toughest game to predict for tomorrow, Philippine time, and for US for tonight, because mainly of a lot of factors. I mean, San Antonio Spurs is having a very good start at 2 wins and 0 loss. Popovich surely has something in his mind on what to do for the season, especially that they weren't able to make it to the playoffs last season. It has been a while since that has happened, and it's so tough to go against San Antonio Spurs whenever they're playing well, and you know how good Popovich is. He is one of those masterminds. I would I would love to call him that. One of the best coaches there has been in a while. While the New Orleans Pelicans, talk about potential, man. This team is an epitome of that. Great potential. Of course, that's being led by Zion Williamson, and of course, he's being supported by a lot of his teammates. Lonzo Ball, of course, and we all know that Bledsoe has joined the team, and Steven Adams is supporting him in the paint. So, Jackson Hayes, I almost forgot. This is one of those young players who who would be, I'm sure, who would be great players given the time and given some more time. All right, now, who's gonna win? Brandon Ingram, I almost forgot to mention him. Who's gonna win this game? And again, this is tough, because San Antonio Spurs just won their game earlier or yesterday. They won against who were they up against with? Let me check. The Spurs won, and they were up against the Raptors. So it was a close match. They won by 5 points. While the New Orleans Pelicans, they rested last night or yesterday, U.S. time. So that's one factor that we need to consider, the fatigue factor. New Orleans has just rested, while the Spurs just came off a game, and it was a close fight against Toronto Raptors. So that's one thing. Another thing is that the type of game that New Orleans bring is a running game. When you think of Zion Williamson, he is a big, but the first thing that I imagine, aside from him dunking the ball, is him running, and running. So it's a running game whenever Zion Williamson is in the floor, and it's gonna be so hard for the Spurs to cope up with him, especially their bigs ain't that fast as Zion is. So we talk about LaMarcus Aldridge. Man, I can't imagine LaMarcus Aldridge running so that they can defend and stop Zion Williamson. If it's not going to be LaMarcus, then who? Eubanks, I'm not sure if he could, but those are the few bigs that the Spurs has. Let me see who their other options would be. So it's either LaMarcus Aldridge. They got Eubanks, Jacob, but I can't really imagine these bigs or these centers are actually good, but I can't imagine them running and coping up with Zion Williamson's speed and size. So that's gonna be a problem for sure. Not just for the Spurs, but for a lot of teams in the NBA. But then again, I'm having some doubts if I should be putting my money or if I should be choosing New Orleans, because again, the Spurs, whenever they play this well, they're scary. Because Popovich again is one of the masterminds. So I checked on the plus and minus, and the plus that was given to the Spurs is actually plus 5.5. Again, the Spurs is having plus 5.5. So I'm suggesting for you guys to veer away from the money line, rather to be safe. Let's do the plus 5.5 San Antonio Spurs. I don't think, if ever New Orleans will win, I don't think the New Orleans can actually win by like 15 points or 20 points. So let's be a little bit safe. So let's pick San Antonio plus 5.5 for this game. Again, I repeat, let's take that plus. So it's going to be San Antonio plus 5.5 for this game. Let's veer away from that money line so that we can have a little bit of safety. Alright, so that's my prediction for this game. I'll be uploading the next games in a few. Just hang in there. And again, thank you for the support, and thank you for those who just subscribed today or yesterday. Just keep on supporting. Also, our Facebook page, it has the same name, Pass A Baller. And please, let's do responsible gaming. Alright? Peace out. Pass I love and God bless.